Welcome to Yester Quickies, a speedy culinary trip back in time. Today, we're traveling to 1940 to discover, creamed shrimp. You're gonna love it. Let's get started. Hey everyone, I'm Jill and this is Yester Kitchen. I've got another quickie for you. So who remembers this cookbook? From the CIA, 500 delicious salads. We made the crab and artichoke, either dip or salad. You take your pick right out of this book. And I heard from a lot of you. I hope you've tried it because it's amazing. So there's another one in this series. Are you ready? From the CIA, 250 fish and seafood recipes. And this is also from 1940. This is also falling apart. This is also amazing. I've got one more in the series that we'll catch up on sometime. But today we are making something that was so popular in the 40s. So popular. Today we are making creamed shrimp. As a matter of fact, it's not just shrimp. Creamed anything was insanely popular in the 40s. You pick the meat, you pick the vegetable, throw it in a cream sauce, and it was just company perfect. So let's get started. I have 2 tablespoons of butter in here, maybe a little bit more, and we're gonna make our cream sauce. So give me a second for the pan to heat up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so our butter is now melted and bubbly. Now we've done this so many times. We're gonna make a cream sauce. Oh, I love cream sauces. Now to here I have a little over 2 tablespoons. You wanna use a whisk of flour, and you wanna mix this together. Remember, because cream sauces were so popular in dishes from the past. And that's all we do here. And just whisk this around. You always want to use a whisk when making your roux. Except you really don't want to cook it that long because we're not making gumbo, although we will one day. So now we're just going to cook this around just for a few minutes, just so, like I've always said, that raw flour taste kind of goes out. And to that, we are going to add about a cup of milk. This is a little more. I'm actually, there we go. That's about a cup of milk. And we are going to stir this around until it's thickened. I am going to use, I'm going to use a cup and a half because I just feel like I need more sauce. But I will put the recipe, as always, in the description, and I'll give you this option. So now we're going to stir this, whisk it around until our sauce thickens up. So that'll be just in a few minutes. Be right back. Okay, so our sauce is bubbling and it is thickened, and this is just absolutely where we want it. So now we're going to season it up. We are going to add a half a teaspoon of celery salt. And remember our little pimentos? So popular. We've used them so many times. You want a small 2-ounce jar of chopped pimentos. And in they go. And already our cream sauce is looking just beautiful. Now you want 1 cup sautéed mushrooms. If you want it, we're not going to saute them in this video, but if you want a quick little tutorial, check out my eggplant creole from none other than Lady Bird Johnson. I kid you not, if you haven't seen it, it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. Okay. And in our mushrooms go. And you just want to gently warm that. Creamed anything was so popular in the 40s because, well, first of all, it was rich, it was delicious, and it was very impress your guest and so customizable. You can make it with anything. You can make cream of vegetables, a specific vegetable, a combination of vegetables, creamed chicken, creamed shrimp. I have a pound. You can go to a pound and a half if you want, of cooked, deveined, shelled, everything shrimp. Now, I'm going to put this in and I'm going to let it start warming up. But it all depends on how big the shrimp are, and you can really use any size shrimp you want. These are a little larger. They're about 21 to 25 shrimp in a pound. So what I do is I cut them in half because of the way we're going to serve them. I'm going to serve them very, very 40s. You're going to love it. But as a matter of fact, you just want this to just come up to a boil. So this is going to be great on rice, on noodles. A long time ago, I did a video on a noodle ring, which is a very, very classic 40s dish. It's literally a ring made out of noodles, and it was very, very common to put creamed whatever you want inside, and that was company perfect. We're not going to do that today, but that would be a great option for you. So depending on how big of a vessel you're going to put your creamed shrimp in is depending on how big you want the shrimp. I'm putting them in little tiny things that you'll see in a minute, which is why I cut my shrimp in half. But if you do something like a noodle ring or over rice or over just regular plain old egg noodles, you probably don't have to cut your shrimp. Okay, now give me a minute. We're gonna heat this through and we're already ready to serve. Okay, and just like that, it's done. You just wanna bring this to a boil just so everything heats through, take it off the fire, and now you're ready to serve. So what are we gonna serve it in? You're gonna love this. We're gonna serve it in pastry shells. Very, very 40s, very, very beautiful and company perfect. I actually used pastry shells one other time, very long time ago when I did chicken pie, which was actually a salute to my daddy because, well, you'd have to watch the video. It's a beautiful story and a fabulous dish. But today, creamed shrimp. You bake these according to the package directions, and they come with these little tops that are kind of attached, and they're very easy to just pop out. We don't need the tops anymore. You can use them as a snack if you want. Just fill each pastry shell. Oh, look at that. See, this is why I cut the shrimp. So you may need to, you may not need to, but 1940s company, all about presentation. So give me a second. Let me finish all of these, and we'll be right back. Okay, so look at this. How beautiful is this? Now, what I like to do is I saved a few shrimp that I didn't cut. I'm just going to do it on a couple of them. I want to put right on top so people know what they're getting. And then it would not be the 40s without a little sprinkle of parsley. I hear the doorbell. Company is ready. Look at that. You can use anything you want for this. This is really the base cream sauce, the mushrooms, the pimentos, all very, very 40s. And if you want to just create something different, like a chicken or scallops or lobster, anything would be amazing. But CIA calls for shrimp, and shrimp is what we've made. Try these, especially my friends. They keep asking for 1940s recipes. It doesn't get any more 40s. Ooh, got some parsley on my finger. It doesn't get any more 40s than this dish right here. Thanks for stopping by. It's always such an honor to have you join me. Enjoy eating the past, and I will see you in the next video.